Hi guys, hope you're well. Dave Osman here from the UK. As you can see from my title, my journey says from $0 to $2,000 in 90 days or less. I know you can't see the zero because my ugly mug's in the way, but that's what it is. And it's all about, I will document my journey once a week on my progress with my highs and my lows in my quest to hit $2,000 in 90 days or less. This will be documented using YouTube, and I will reveal all. Inside this first video, I will tell you the reason for the quest to hit online earnings of $2,000 in 90 days or less, and also reveal how I started my online experience back in the mid-2000s. A lot of people have been asking, Dave, what have you been up to this past 12 months? As many people have seen me drop off the online earning radar, and I will tell you inside this video what I've been up to with my time. So without further ado, let's go back to where it all began. And this is a picture of me with John McEnroe. I just played a set against him at Olympia in London. He was at one of the big indoor tennis events he was playing in, and I was lucky enough to be invited to play against him whilst I was busy working with Capital Radio. So great experience. Playing the ledge that is John McEnroe. Anyway, let's move on. My online journey began back in around 2005 at a family birthday gathering. I'll never forget. My cousin was there and he started telling me and my brothers all about how he was earning online from a company called eLottery. Well, the full name for it was Virtual World Direct. I was all ears and couldn't believe what he was telling me. You see, I didn't even know you could earn money from online businesses. I was hooked and wanted to know more, and I remember joining under his eLottery business that afternoon, and so did a couple of my brothers. I did okay and built a small team and made a little bit of money and almost won the UK lottery using the system, but that's another story. This was my first foray into the world of online earning, and I got the bug big time. And this is the guy in the picture there. He was the face of VWD, and he was quite popular on mainstream TV as well. And he used to shoot the videos and narrate the videos. And I loved it, actually. It was a good company. But like all things, they don't last forever. My cousin, who was by now quite experienced in the online earnings, said that eLottery was just a stepping stone to bigger online earnings. And our next venture was in the health niche with a gel company called Agile, based in Salt Lake City, America, in about 2007. This was my first experience of monthly auto ships. In my first year, I was full of excitement, made the heady heights of director, meaning earnings of over $1,000 per month, and I built up quite a big team with lots of referrals. We used to do home meetings and hotel meetings, and I used to travel everywhere. We used to go over to Ireland to recruit and travel all over the UK. I had meetings at home, meetings in hotels, and to be fair, I did enjoy it. I even went to a couple of Agile conventions. The first and probably my favourite was in February of around 2008 and held in San Diego, USA. I'd never been to the States, and me and my wife Debbie and a couple of my brothers Tony and John flew out from Heathrow with great excitement. To be fair, the event didn't disappoint. Randy Gage and Eric Worre, two giants in the network marketing field, were both the top affiliates at the time with Agile, along with Randy Schroeder, another top affiliate, who I was lucky enough to be mentored by for a while. We had lots of laughs during the 4 days. Temperatures in San Diego in that February were in the 70s, but we were soon to discover it was not all warmth and sunshine in other parts of America on our return journey back to the UK. We flew out of San Diego and headed for O'Hare Airport, Chicago. On landing and getting off the plane, we were met with temperatures of minus 28 with snow on the ground and a delay of some 12 hours on our flight out of Chicago to London Heathrow. We were gutted. I will never forget as we decided to leave the airport because we were bored and run down the road to a nearby hotel. As we exited the doors of the airport, we were hit with this cold that made it hard to breathe, and to make things worse, my younger brother John had packed his only jacket in his luggage, which was still on the baggage holding area, and so he ran to his hotel with just a white nylon shirt on and trousers. I don't think Usain Bolt would have even been able to catch him. He was inside the hotel before the rest of us had even left the airport. Our second convention with Agile was the following year in Salt Lake City, and this time it was only me and Debbie who went. By now my brothers had become disillusioned with the whole attempt at online earnings and quit. I stuck with it in the belief it would one day change mine and Debbie's life. I left Agile and followed Randy Schroeder into Monavie after a couple of years and I became one of his first referrals. I was under him near the top of his left leg and I was left to build the right leg. I couldn't believe how powerful Randy was at recruiting, and in no time at all I had over 70,000 affiliates in my left leg below me and hardly anyone in my right leg, no matter how hard I tried to recruit. Monavie was a juice in a bottle with a monthly auto ship, and I was becoming tired of trying to convince people to buy a product on a monthly recurring auto ship, and they ended up with a garage full of stock. I was beginning to become disillusioned with earning online and doubting whether I would ever succeed. Then things took a change for the better in 2011. A friend of mine sent me a link via email to a business opportunity that had me excited like you wouldn't believe, and I spent countless hours with the friend on the phone as she explained how this business opportunity worked. Once I understood it, I was so excited, but I had to go to Debbie asking for over £5,000 to put into this business opportunity, promising her I would recruit the initial startup money and more. She finally agreed, and with a lot of nervousness I remember clicking on the button and watching over £5,000 go out of our bank account. What this amount did for me was make me become an expert of the product, and I learned everything I could and become a top earner within the company, and was soon building a large team and receiving large checks into our bank account every month, which allowed us to recoup our investment, also take lovely Caribbean cruises, buy a holiday home, which we still have, and also buy a lovely nice car. And just when I thought we had made it, bingo, and was thinking about early retirement, the company went bust, owing me over $100,000 in earnings. I was gutted. Here's some of the checks there. You can see loaded with $2,499, same amount. That's the amount we could withdraw, and the dates 8th of the 17th of the 8th 2012. 16th of the 10th 2012, 18th of the 12th 2012, 15th of the 11th 2012. So you can see we were doing okay, but alas, it went all teed up. I frantically tried to get every rich scheme going to try and get another foothold in online earning, and it would take me another 3 years to get anywhere near where we were before. A good friend of mine called me and asked if I would take a look at a business opportunity he was having a great deal of success with, and I trusted him as we had given each other heads up when we thought we were on to a winner. In reality, we were just jumping from one shiny object online to another with promises of get rich beyond your wildest dreams. I had success in the one my friend called me about, and managed to have a holiday in the Maldives and Dubai with some of the earnings, and just as we were about to leave for the holiday of a lifetime, that company ran off with everybody's money, so we were back to square one. Here's some of the payments I received. You can see 2,846, 2,609, and well, luckily this was our last payment. I think this is in the July or August. It was $8,047. So yeah, I had some mild success, you could say. So it was okay. The one really important thing I didn't take on board was to use the money that I'd earned online and use some of it for advertising to build a list. I never got my head around that. I don't know why. If I had, I would have been set for life. List building is the number one way the so-called gurus online earn from different programs time after time. For me, it's all about know, like and trust. We are now at around 2015 and 2016 on my online earnings, and there was a family crisis that I won't go into, but it hit me really hard, and I backed away from the online world for a year or two, and then put my head above the parapet wall in around 2018 again. I had a love very early on and some mild success with CPA networking. I remember we used to do it right at the very beginning, back in 2007, 2006, somewhere like that. And I used to use Gumtree to advertise, and I think we were advertising some ClickBank or something like that, some products, and I was doing okay, but like everything, you move on to the next shiny object. Anyway, so I had some mild success with CPA networking, and another friend of mine was now having a great success with it, and even put together a course which I duly bought for something like $1,200 or so. It wasn't a bad course, but again, like a lot of these programs, you need to buy traffic to get people to see your offers, and a few $100s later on advertising and one or two sales, I gave up and ended up in the Forex game. Now that is a story. I enjoyed my time there and built enough of a downline so I was getting my product free every month. The company is still going strong now today, and if anybody would ask me, I would definitely recommend them, as their Forex course is, in my considered opinion, the best out there. But, and there is a but, they allowed us to use some of their traders in one of their options to trade for us. And whilst I was trading myself and learning how to trade Forex, the guy who was also trading my account and many others' accounts, for some reason or another, and I've never found out to this day what went on, went a bit stupid on one of the pairs. And before we all knew it, he had backed the wrong currency, and within a matter of hours, all of my hard work building up my account had gone to pot. I felt I could not put another penny into my Forex account, and eventually I left fully dejected, as I thought if I could only learn how to trade online with Forex, I was set for life. You can trade anywhere in the world if you've got a laptop. To be fair, I made a lot of new friends doing Forex, and a lot of them are still involved with the company, so fair play. Now we are almost up to the present day, and this is why people were asking where I've been for the past couple of years. One of the other things that happened after the Forex disaster was my Facebook account, which I'd built up to 5,000 friends and also about 2,000 or so followers, was inexplicably shut down by Facebook. And try as I did to get them to reopen my account, I never even had one reply from them. I guess a lot of you can associate with that. I was gutted. I believe my account was hacked by someone, but I never found out by who, but I have my suspicions. That put me off the whole online internet thing for a while, and so I took nearly 2 years away from my computer and basically only used it for work. I started to get itchy feet about a year or so ago and wanted to move into a fairly new direction with my online career, and decided I would pursue the affiliate marketing route, and this is where I am at this moment in time. I found a mentor that I follow online who back in 2017 was broke and had no direction until he found affiliate marketing. In the space of less than 3 years, he has basically gone from zero to over 7 figures earning in 2019. So over $1 million in earnings last year. And he's the one who's now selling his course for $1,997. In fact, he's just bought a plot of land in Bali, and he's building a house there for his family. I've learned so much from him, but like I said at the beginning of this video, for me to pay nearly $2,000 for this course would be wrong, as I know probably 75% or more of what I believe he teaches in the course, and the other 25% I can work out myself now. I was tempted, I must admit, when I attended his first webinar a few months ago laying out his plans. In fact, about 20 beta testers got the course for $997, which was a steal, as I believe they have all recouped their investment in the course. I think the course is going up to £4,000 soon, so if anyone is interested, there's a link below this video where you can watch the webinar on how we can get you to $10,000 per month and more. So to end this first video, you now know pretty much my entire online life, warts and all. Some success, some failures, but a lot of friends made and knowledge to last me the rest of my life. Now down to getting to $2,000 in 90 days or less. If you want to keep up to date with my journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of this video and click on the bell icon to be reminded when I have released the next video, which should be about 7 days time, when I will let you know how my progress is going on. Cheers and thanks for watching, and look out for my next one, and speak soon. Bye bye.